Mexico is moving a step closer to extraditing Joaquin El Chapo Guzman to the United States. A second Mexican judge has ruled the process can, in fact, move forward. Guzman was the most wanted fugitive in Mexico's drug war, a war that has had a staggering economic impact. CCTV's Martin Markovitz reports from Mexico City.
The Mexico Peace Index, an assessment of the cost of violence on the country's economy, says the total economic impact of the drug war in Mexico in 2015 was $134 billion, 13% of the country's GDP. That comes to about $1,105 per Mexican citizen, which is the equivalent of about 2 months' wages for an average Mexican worker. A staggering amount in a drug war that has killed nearly 160,000 people. The study factors in not only extortion and kidnapping, but also indirect costs like deferred investment and the potential flight of capital.
The people don't understand that the violence affects all of our productive sectors. It doesn't matter what sector, tourism or industry. If you get on a bus and they rob you, that means we are all affected.
The study also points out improvements as economic costs have decreased by 38% since 2011. But progress has slowed down because of a rise in the homicide rate. Security expert and journalist Alejandro Hope says this is partly due to Mexico's defense spending.
Actually, in terms of defense and security, the budget is relatively small, even in comparison with Latin America. Latin America spends relatively little on this. Mexico spends on defense, spends about 2.5% of GDP. In Colombia, it's around 5%. I think you can make the case that actually Mexico should spend more on security, not less, especially because the potential gains, welfare gains, are so large.
Despite the rise in murders, the statistics show that Mexico is slowly lowering the economic impact of violence. And if this trend continues, it will not only be good for the country, but also for the quality of life of its people. Martin Markovitz, CCTV, Mexico City.
If you like what you just saw, follow us on social media and visit our website, CCTV-America.com.